Is social media ruining our relationship?
We talking past, present, and future. No, all seriousness. I think in the past, for sure, yes.
How so?
More so speaking from my side. What immediately comes to mind, honestly, which I will forever have as a regret, is our engagement. I think a lot of the expectations I set for, delete, I think. I know a lot of the expectations I set for you, or requirements, quote unquote, that I wanted for the engagement came from being influenced on what I saw on social media. If we didn't have social media, even like how you told me post proposal, like what you would have done would have been our vibe. You know what I mean? Out in nature, top of a hill, and you propose. And I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that's like, I want the makeup artist, I want the photographer, I want this, I want that. And like, it suffocated the experience for us both. And it like took away you being able to showcase your love for me. And like, it was just such a special moment. It was still special regardless, but I know that it was based off trying to appease me. And like appeasing me was through me like being influenced by social media.
Yeah. Not to mention the fact that it checked off all your boxes so you could easily call it from a mile away.
Right. But even that idea of like the photographer and you want to catch the shot in the moment and like you're so concerned with capturing the moment for who exactly.
Yeah.
That you don't even really get to like enjoy the like the milestone yourself. So in that regard, I definitely feel like it has had its social media has showed its face in ruining, quote unquote, our relationship on my side, like I've allowed it to. Even when I think about like dates and stuff, I'll see something and be like, why isn't my man doing that? Why aren't you doing that? But it wouldn't have come to mind more than likely had I not seen it.
So it created unrealistic expectations. Well, I wouldn't say unrealistic,
Right, it's
but
not
it just
unrealistic.
created new expectations.
Yes, that probably wouldn't have been there had I not seen it. And then it's the comparison, thief of joy, and then the coveting, and like all that nasty stuff starts to wiggle into the relationship. And I definitely feel like in our younger years, it had a heavy influence in a negative way. What about you, though? Is social media ruining our relationship?
I will also say in the past, I believe it has, but not necessarily from a like ruining us. I think we've always been really good, but I think it's ruined me individually, and then that thus affected our relationship. Dealing with social media and not really knowing what I was doing kind of drove me into a depression. And because of that, I wasn't the same light that I could be for you. And that took a toll on our relationship. But I think it had a lot to do with social media and trying to live up to social standards that I saw or be something that I wasn't.
Right.
And then, I think it has robbed me of precious time that we could be spending together.
I'd have to concur that. I 1,000% agree on my side, like, as well.
Yeah, I think we both have had our moments of being lost in the sauce.
Literally.
We're like lost in the scroll.
Yeah.
And by the time we're done consuming mental junk food, we're sedated to the point where our attention span is short to none for each other.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
And I feel like our moments when we're present and there's no TV or social media present, it's not a sedation, it's more like a satiation where I feel satisfied.
Yeah, same.
And I feel more full and I feel more seen.
Yes.
And like quality time is a big thing for us.
Right.
But like that addictive itch
Yeah.
that social media has kind of created
Yes.
interferes with that.
For
and I
sure.
think any addiction really can interfere with the relationship.
Yeah.
It's just this one is so new to our world that we didn't really see it coming. But I think in the recent times we've done better about
Because we're more conscious of it.
being more
but
conscious
we still
and aware.
slip into the scroll hole or like
Every
the
once in a while.
binging and stuff. But the times where we are conscious and we're like, no, actually, let's play a game tonight. Or like, let's just talk. The comment about satiation, I 1000% agree with.
I think we do well when technology is turned off.
Facts.
I honestly think life in its simplicity had so much more profound beauty.
Yeah.
Because you cherish the moment because it couldn't be captured.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we'll take a moment for granted to capture it so we can technically have it forever, but you've lost the moment.
And and it's for like others to see.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Like, and that's been the complexity for me too, because my parents were always like memory takers and capturers, but it didn't go on social media, it went into photo albums.
Yeah.
So like I have that in me, but I'm also this influencer, and like figuring out the balance of that has been very difficult.
And I also think like the scarcity of it. When they were taking pictures, they had the Polaroids, like
or the film, and you gotta right.
You gotta capture the moment, and that
that's
moment
a good point.
That moment can,
It's
say
limitless
1,000
now.
words. Yeah, now it's
Right.
like I can take as many photos. And before you know it, this has turned into a photo shoot.
Oh my God.
When really it was just supposed to be a moment that we kind of captured for the future.
Well, this is also why I'm like, definitely in the past, I know maybe last year I brought up to you or apologized to you of like going very Hollywood in this space. There was a season, like when I started it was just YouTube and it was just hair and stuff like that. And then as the Matrix really started to like take its form, it went from me like just shooting YouTube videos to then asking you like, can we go here to take a picture? And then I'm gonna change in the car. And then I want to take pictures here. And then I want to change in the car. And like you would be late for work sometimes.
Yeah.
And like I remember that was such a difficult season for us both, because for me, it felt like you were so supportive when I started the journey, but I was confused why, like, as things were starting to take off for me, the energy wasn't there. Not realizing or looking it was kind of like the speck.
Yeah.
Looking at the speck in somebody's eye when it's a log in yours, where it's like, but you changed up and went Hollywood. He didn't have to see you change 3 different times, be late for work or whatever for you to get the stuff done.
Yeah.
So
the purity of the content kind of changed.
Completely. And that was that season of me being influenced by the space that I was in, thinking that I had to like assimilate to what was trendy or what was popping and blah, blah, blah. Like, and then you're in your 20s, so you're really trying to figure it out. I think that social media has definitely made us fight for this relationship.
Yeah. I don't think it ruined us.
No.
I think it exposed us.
Yes.
And I think
Yes.
through that exposure, we learned a valuable lesson about what
100%.
quality time truly means.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that we get the opportunity to capture moments for future generations, because when I think about my grandfather or my grandparents, we're actively writing history with all these moments that we capture both on the internet and for our future seeds and generations. I have no videos of my grandfather in his younger years.
Yeah.
Nor do I think anybody has that many.
Or my parents.
Yeah.
Pictures from their wedding. No videos, no.
Yeah. So in a way, like we get to pass down valuable moments of our lives to our future generations. And I want to say that now in our more wiser portion of our social media journey, we're taking that more serious.
For sure.
And like being intentional about the history that we make.
Yes.
Whereas before, I think we were
very microwave. It was very
Yeah.
microwave. We started in the oven bake
We were
now.
lost in the sauce of it.
Yeah.
But I'm really appreciative of like the space that we're in now, where we're like consciously creating with a message and with a purpose. Like
And
you used to
spending-
say, like
what?
creating on purpose,
Yes.
or what?
Different on purpose.
Different
We're
on
different
purpose.
on purpose.
Yeah, we're double entendre. I love
Exactly.
it. But yeah, I think, did it ruin us? It could have,
It could have.
if we bought in.
Exactly.
Could
So okay now. Could have went deeper,
have went deeper.
but touched it.
Yeah, I think we covered a decent amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until
Cozy
next time.
corner conversation. Love it.
Until next time.
I love these, Joshua.